Hello and welcome to my abode while I chat to you a little bit about what my book is about. It's very exciting, my debut book. If you've never seen a typeset manuscript before, this is what comes through the post when you sign up with a publisher. And they go through the editing process with you, and then finally they send you through typeset manuscripts for you to check over just before it goes to print. So, inside, an excerpt from a young lad called Danny Dutton. Now, I don't know who Danny Dutton is, but I found him when I was going through my mother's house, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to include that in this book. It's a young boy, an 8-year-old from California. Literally, it was a scrap of paper that I found, and it just said Danny Dutton explains God. And it says, this might be regarded as a pretty fearsome task for any theological student, but as an assignment for an 8-year-old boy from California, explain God. And actually, it's really good. It's really fun. One of God's main jobs, he said, is making people. He makes them to replace the ones that die, so there will be enough to take care of things here on earth. It's a great little read, that is. If I find a page that is a more example of what the pages look like within the book, then it's that. It's typeset to international standard. And so that is the size of the print that you will find, you'll see, and the size of the pages. Now, there are 152 pages in all, which isn't including footnotes and other resources that are mentioned at the back of the book. So let's take a look at the contents page. There are 13 chapters in all, with a couple of extra bits at the bottom there. You've got the response followed by the Lord's Prayer unpacked. Very interesting, that. In a nutshell, what is From Nothing, Ex Nihilo all about? It's about the invisible realm and the visible realm and how they are intimately connected. And it's for people essentially who think there isn't an invisible realm, and even if there is, why the big deal? It's split into two sections. You have Where Visible and Invisible Meet, part 1, with 6 chapters, including a case study of Anakin Skywalker. And then we go into part 2, which is where we start off with the Danny Dutton 8-year-old's explanation of God. Some of you might be saying, yes, if there is one. Well, that's what this book is all about as well. And then it goes into other chapters, including an item called The Scroll, which is a more Shakespearean kind of written piece. So what I've tried to do within this book is to weave different types of prose, narrative and poetry, and bringing items in like a case study. I have an interview or two in there. Hopefully have something for everyone.